there's something people don't like to admit. Sometimes it's not strangers who treat you differently when you're broke. It's your own family. And the worst part? You can feel the shift, but you can't prove it. So you start wondering, is it just in my head? Or did something actually change?
Stay with me, because the answer is deeper than you think.
In every family, there's something invisible happening. No one talks about it, but everyone plays a role. The responsible one, the successful one, the one who always has things figured out. Maybe that was you. Your family didn't just love you. They got used to that version of you. There's a concept in psychology called family systems theory. It says families try to stay stable, even if that stability isn't healthy. So when your situation changes, when money disappears, you're not just losing income, you're breaking a role. And when roles break, people react. But that's not even the real reason things start to feel different. Here's something uncomfortable. Even inside families, status still exists. We like to believe family love is unconditional, but human psychology doesn't just switch off. Money is one of the strongest status signals we have. It silently communicates stability, capability, control. So when that disappears, something subtle happens. People don't always say it out loud, but they start seeing you differently. Less certain, less reliable, maybe even someone who needs fixing. And that shift? You don't hear it, you feel it. But what hurts most isn't the distance, it's what replaces it. When family starts questioning you more, it doesn't always come from judgment. Sometimes it comes from fear. Humans are wired to fear instability. And when someone in the family becomes financially unstable, it creates tension in the entire system. So what does the brain do? It tries to regain control. Advice, pressure, constant questioning. But here's the problem. What feels like concern to them feels like criticism to you. And this is where things start to reveal something deeper. Hard times expose something most people never notice. There are two kinds of support. The first is conditional support. It exists when things are going well, when you meet expectations, when you fit the role. The second is emotional support. And that one? It doesn't disappear when life falls apart. When money is gone, you start seeing the difference clearly. And sometimes that realization hurts more than the situation itself. But there's one psychological shift that explains everything. Losing money doesn't just change your situation. It changes your identity. If your family always saw you as successful, dependable, the one who has it together, then suddenly you don't match that image anymore. And here's what happens. People don't always update their perception. They resist it because accepting the new version of you means letting go of the old story they believed in. So instead, they react. And that reaction usually shows up in three very specific ways. When money disappears, you'll usually notice one of three things: distance, pressure, or silence. Distance means they pull away. Pressure means they try to fix you. Silence means they don't know how to respond at all. Different reactions, but the same underlying truth. The relationship is being reevaluated. And this leads to something most people never expect. Being broke doesn't just test your finances. It tests your relationships, even the closest ones. Because when everything external is stripped away, status, roles, expectations, you start seeing people clearly. Some connections weaken, some disappear. But the ones that remain, they were never built on money to begin with. And sometimes, the most valuable thing about losing money is finally understanding who was there for you and who was there for your role.